the main event. From Wellington, New Zealand, weighing 235 pounds, the United States heavyweight champion, Pat O'Connor. And his opponent from Naples, Italy, weighing 225 pounds, Lorenzo Parenti. The referee is Charles Venator. This match is one fall with a time limit of 20 minutes.
Gentlemen, you are both familiar with the rules of the Athletic Commission of the state of Missouri. Now, unless you have a question, shake hands now and come out wrestling.
Pat O'Connor and Lorenzo Parenti. Oh, we ought to have some action in this one. Should be a fast and furious one. Two real good athletes. Both real clean wrestlers. Lorenzo Parenti and Pat O'Connor. O'Connor, of course, the United States heavyweight champion. O'Connor has Parenti in trouble. Head scissors by Lorenzo. The natives are studying this one. This is the blue plate special. A lot of action. Both these guys attended the classes and attended well. You described that shot. Looked like a Mars test pattern. Parenti has a head scissors on O'Connor. What? And he just got out of it. And all of a sudden says hello. Both wrestlers kind of feeling one another out. And they're going to spin themselves right into the next county. Charlie Venator is the referee, and Charlie hadn't had to do a thing yet. Forget that big date. Friday, April 6th. Hey, a little bit of suspense. As Parenti took the push off the ropes the first time, timed it and put a flying head scissors on O'Connor. And that is Lorenzo Parenti. O'Connor trying to spin his way out of it. Both good athletes. O'Connor, the former NWA champion. That's O'Connor's head we're looking for. That's Parenti's head that we see. Parenti holding on to the head scissors. O'Connor's going to get out of it. Boy, that's a lot of lasagna. He got him. He got him. You've got to go for this, Parenti. You gotta like that O'Connor. A good athlete. Crowd loves this one. Still debating that brain buster that Valentine beat Bill Frazier with. Do you think that if Rip Hawk was in the match, that Valentine could win with the brain buster? Do you think that Hawk is equipped to allow Valentine to win with the brain buster? He's about half equipped. A brain buster. He'd never beat Hawk with that. And back we go again. Charlie Venator's the referee. Lorenzo Parenti applies the head scissors. And how's the supply of Busch Bavarian holding out? Yes, sir, that cold bottler can, right about now. Many ways to say it. Drinks good imported Bavarian hops, but boys, all you got to do is just open up the bottle and pour, and then just, and that's it. O'Connor bouncing around Parenti with head scissors and flying head scissors and Cape Canaveral head scissors and astronauts and... Watch this O'Connor, though. He's out of it. Yes, sir, O'Connor. Is he holding it? He is. He's holding on to it. O'Connor's still holding on to it. Got to go for that. Pat O'Connor and Lorenzo Parenti. Round and round we go, says O'Connor. His wife probably has one of the most unique names of anyone we've met in a long time. Her name is Remember. Remember O'Connor. Charlie Venator is the referee. And our two boys at work here, Parenti and O'Connor. You know, you don't realize what goes on in the telecast when you sit home and watch a particular show. Right now, Tim Maritsuga's on the top camera. He's been protecting the shots because we've had some problems with our bottom camera here. And he's really had to maneuver it until Ted Wallman gets in action. Now, as soon as he gets his shot, I'll point it out to you just to show you how much work's been going on that top camera. He's rolling it around now. It's still Maritsuga on this shot. There's the first shot that he's had in some 3 or 4 minutes. And if I hadn't said anything, you would never have known it. Great crew. And I appreciate the work that they do, and the last was a paid political announcement. No, we have a lot of fun here, and we got a good crew. And you hear it said many times, but unless you got a good crew, you just can't have a good show. Lorenzo Parenti and Pat O'Connor, meanwhile, back at the ranch, continue with head scissors and leg locks, and look at here. And the crowd loves it. A tremendous exhibition of wrestling by Pat O'Connor and young Lorenzo Parenti. O'Connor with the years, but young in body. Charlie Venator's the referee. Yes, sir, the crowd likes this one. And we've got as nice a crowd here tonight as you've ever seen. As the expression goes, they all washed up nicely. Got a fella sitting here with his hands folded in case the accident happens, he's ready. His wife is just across the table and just went, ooh. Parenti and O'Connor. A headlock by Parenti. Here we go. Kingside. Oh, there. I mean, hey, that didn't take long. We didn't even get to Kings Highway in Lindell.
10 minutes have elapsed. 10 minutes remaining.
Lorenzo Parenti applying the pressure as he grunts and squeezes. And O'Connor says, where's the buffering? Charlie Venator bouncing around. Charlie's had a pretty easy night of it. Boy, he's had some nights here when he could have thought of 1,000 things he'd rather do. Hey, here we go. Kings Highway. Whoop! Hello. Boy, that's a lot of raviolis. Hit and run. Whoop. Hey, how about that maneuver? You gotta like that. You gotta like it.
Stanley over that rope. And here's Bobby Davis going to work on Stanley while the Prince is being backed away. And Stanley getting it from both sides. Now while Davis is distracting the referee, look what the Prince is doing. Bobby Davis giving his man a chance to indulge in a few extracurricular holds. The Prince bouncing him off that turnbuckle as though he were batting a ball off a wall. And there he goes, on out. Davis waving to the Prince to come on and get there and grab him before he gets in, and the Prince follows orders. You better be careful, however. The referee could disqualify him now. However, the referee is having as much trouble making Bobby Davis behave as he is having the Prince stay in line. Oh boy, like a Mack truck backing into you. The Prince, here comes the tide coming in. The big splash. 380 pounds, and Stanley